Deputy Chairman Fred Hampton of the Illinois Black Panther Party.
Hey, this is Kathy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. Today, I'll be reviewing Judas and the Black Messiah, now streaming on HBO Max. It was directed and produced by Shaka King, screenplay by Shaka King and Will Berson, starring Daniel Kaluuya and LaKeith Stanfield. Judas and the Black Messiah is based in Chicago in the 1960s. It follows FBI informant Bill O'Neill's betrayal of Fred Hampton, the chairman of the Black Panther Party. It's a political biography with gripping relevance today. So just to give a little overview with those who are unfamiliar with the Black Panther Party and Fred Hampton, the Black Panther Party was a political organization founded by two college students, Bobby Seale, who was the chairman, and Huey P. Newton in Oakland in 1966. They had numerous chapters in major cities around the country and even some international chapters in the UK and in Algeria in the early 1970s. Initially, their main practice was cop watching, which was pretty much open carry armed citizen patrols who would monitor officers' behavior and challenge any police brutality.
Panther doesn't strike anyone, but when he's assailed upon, that he'll back up first. But if the aggressor continues, then he'll strike out.
Eventually, they went on to instill multiple community programs like free breakfast for children to address food injustice and community health clinics for education and treatment. They were also constantly advocating for class struggle. Some of their ideologies included anti-imperialism, anti-nationalism, anti-racism, anti-capitalism, black nationalism, and revolutionary socialism. By the late 1960s, the FBI believed them to be the greatest threat to internal security because they recognized the power of the people. So the director at the time, J. Edgar Hoover, developed a counterintelligence program. This counterintelligence program was responsible for surveillance, infiltration, perjury, police harassment, and of course responsible for the assassination of Fred Hampton. If you want to learn more about the Black Panther Party, I highly recommend the PBS documentary on Amazon Prime called The Black Panthers, the Vanguard of the Revolution. I'll add the name and if I can find the link in the description box below. So a little bit about Fred Hampton. He was the chairman of the Illinois chapter of the Black Panther Party and deputy chairman of the National Black Panther Party. I think one of the biggest things he did as chairman of the Black Panther Party was that he founded the Rainbow Coalition. The Rainbow Coalition was a political organization that included the Black Panthers, the Young Patriots, and the Young Lords. The Young Patriots was a leftist organization of mostly white Southerners in Chicago that experienced extreme poverty and discrimination. And the Young Lords were a Chicago turf gang that eventually became a human and civil rights organization that fought for self-determination for Puerto Rico and other Latinos. So within the Rainbow Coalition, they all united to end infighting and create social change. So let's get into the movie. The directing and cinematography was subtle yet chilling. There are moments that the camera scans and follows the actors into the scene, placing you in the moment. Some camera angles got really close so you could feel the palpitation and dread or even power of a moment. They even used real archival footage, which was so powerful because it really drives home how real this was and how it wasn't that long ago. It is a reminder that this actually happened, that this is a real part of American history. They did some incredible research with the script because there are actual quotes from Fred Hampton's speeches and even testimonies of his death of what the officers said. And the acting, I'll start by saying that the supporting cast was incredible. Everyone did an amazing job, but especially Jesse Plemons as Roy Mitchell, who's the FBI agent who involves O'Neill. He was equal parts charming and sinister. Dominique Fishback as Deborah Johnson, Fred Hampton's girlfriend. She allowed us to see a softer side of Fred while still being his equal and being able to call him out wherever he lacked. And Dominique Thorne, Ashton Sanders, Algee Smith, Darrell Britt-Gibson, and Jermaine Fowler as Black Panther members were incredible. Now to the main characters. LaKeith Stanfield as Bill O'Neill was incredible. I'm actually really surprised he didn't get nominated for the Golden Globes or the Critics' Choice Awards, and I really hope he doesn't get overlooked for the Oscars because he gave an incredible performance. I think LaKeith doesn't get enough credit for his incredible range. The man can play anything. I mean, you look at his filmography and he has such range. Everything from Selma, Get Out, Sorry to Bother You, Straight Outta Compton, Someone Great, Uncut Gems, Knives Out, The Photograph. The man has incredible range, and he showed that range in this movie. To be able to play all these levels of emotion. You can sense the subtle dread he portrays when he's around the Black Panther members, and you can feel the anxiety peaking as the film progresses. He gave a hell of a performance. And Daniel Kaluuya as Fred Hampton, I will go as far as saying that I predict an Oscar win, if not at least nomination for this role. I honestly believe he's one of the greats of this generation. My man does not miss. He has literally dominated every role he's had, even just the last couple of years with Get Out, Black Panther, Widows, Queen and Slim. He is absolutely incredible. In this film, I feel like he completely captured Fred Hampton. Everything from the cadence, the charisma, the power, even the softer moments, he completely nails. He gave me chills so many times, especially in his big speech towards the end. I am a revolutionary. Chills, tears, an absolutely powerful performance.
I need everybody to repeat after me. I am a revolutionary. I am.
Even though you know how the movie ends and you already see it coming, it doesn't stop it from being heartbreaking.
I believe I'm gonna die for the people. I'm gonna die for the people because I live for the people. I live for the people because I love the people.
Just remembering that he was only 21 years old and he really loved the people and he believed in the power of the people to make change. And it reminds me of the many that we've lost to police brutality. Specifically Breonna Taylor, who was also murdered in her bed. Just to know that we are still in this fight, still pushing for change, for equality, and still targeted.
You can murder a liberator, but you can't murder liberation. You can murder a revolutionary, but you can't murder revolution. And you can murder a freedom fighter, but you can't murder freedom.
This movie was necessary. I'm happy to know that this newer generation can learn about Fred Hampton, one of the greatest revolutionaries in the Black Panthers, and hopefully pushes those who already know to learn more.
That you can jail a revolutionary, but you can't jail a revolution. You might murder a freedom fighter like Bobby Hutton, but you can't murder freedom fighting.
As I said in my review for One Night in Miami, I am really excited for the future of films. It's a different type of storytelling that gives recognition to Black legends while creating and elevating this new era of Black legends. In my opinion, Judas and the Black Messiah is definitely one of the best films of the year, and I think it's going to stay high up on my list. So if you haven't already, stream Judas and the Black Messiah now on HBO Max. If you enjoyed this video, please like, don't forget to subscribe, comment below your thoughts on the film, and I'll see you in the next one. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary.